There's been a flurry of activity in San Diego City Hall in the last few weeks. City leaders have apologized for a redevelopment deal made behind closed doors. And there's been lots of public debate among council members and the mayor over the highly contentious city sales tax proposition. Joining me with the latest from City Hall is KPBS Metro reporter Katie Orr. Welcome.
Hi, Peggy.
What a week this has been.
It's been.
What's the latest on the Center City Development Corporation bill?
Well, 2 weeks ago, the state legislature passed a law that lifted the cap or the limit on how much tax revenue CCDC can collect. Previously, there had been a limit on how much money, and CCDC was running up against that limit, and it was effectively going to have to disband by 2023. This new law lets CCDC stay in operation until 2033, and it eliminates the limit on how much tax revenue it can collect to put back into downtown redevelopment.
Why was this bill so controversial? I know the county supervisors have even raised the possibility of a lawsuit.
Well, it was controversial because it was put together largely in secret. The mayor worked with CCDC, and they were talking about it, going back and forth about 2 months ago, talking about the possibilities. Someone approached Nathan Fletcher about this bill, and those three organizations, the mayor, Fletcher's office, and CCDC, worked together to craft this legislation and push it through as a trailer to the budget bill. But no one told the city council it was happening, and the city council was actually in the process of considering whether to lift the cap themselves, and no one told the county it was happening. Now, the county receives a share of that tax revenue, but it would receive more if CCDC were not in existence. So had it known that this bill was being negotiated, it could have gone to the table and said, hey, we want a bigger cut. Now, they didn't know, so, they have the cut that they always did. They might still be able to go back and negotiate a bigger cut, but if they don't, then that's where the possibility of a lawsuit could come into play.
And Mayor Sanders actually apologized this past week for the secretive nature of the deal. What was his explanation for the lack of transparency?
Well, he says he's sorry for the way the deal got done, but he's not sorry that the deal got done. He says that there are lawmakers in Los Angeles who wanted to kill this bill because one of the big projects that could come out of it is a new downtown Charger stadium. And there are people in LA that would like to see the team move there. So anything they can do to make it more difficult for San Diego to keep the Chargers here is something that they would jump on.
And how is this bill related to the proposed city sales tax? Is it at all, or people are linking them?
Yeah, they're not directly related. I think really it's just a question of probably unfortunate timing, because along with that Charger Stadium, the Charger Stadium could potentially take up to $500 million in public money. Now, that's redevelopment money potentially, but at the same time, the mayor and other council members are out there stumping for a sales tax increase that would generate $100 million for the city a year. And now it's two different pots of money. You're talking about redevelopment funds, and you're talking about the general fund. But it's this perception that we're thinking of giving $500 million to the Chargers, or, potentially, and you're asking me for more money to City Hall. I don't know if that's something I want to do. Also, there's a trust issue. People are calling this a secret backroom deal. And then on the other hand, some of those same people involved in that deal are saying, give us this money. We'll do the right thing with it, essentially trust us with your money.
Trust us, even though. Now, the mayor's office did host a series of town hall meetings this week, and they outlined some cuts to city services if Prop D did not pass. There's been some criticism over the timing of those meetings as well.
Well, the mayor stresses that these are budget meetings. He says budget town hall meetings, they have them every year. He is just outlining if Prop D does not pass, the city might have to make $73 million in cuts. He says, listen, I'm just showing you what some of those potential cuts are. He's bringing out the fire, police, park and recs, library heads to tell people what's going to happen. Critics of the sales tax say, hey, you didn't need to do this 2 weeks before the election. You are bringing out these cuts to try and scare people into voting for this tax. The mayor says that's not true. These are potential. Public safety is half of the general fund. So it's legitimate that they could be cut if the city doesn't see an increase in revenue. But again, critics are questioning the timing of these meetings.
Absolutely. So you're covering City Hall. What are you going to be covering next week leading up to the November 2nd election?
Well, it's the last week of campaigning before the election, so I'm just anticipating a pretty busy time, lots of dueling press conferences, possibly, pros and cons for voting on the sales tax. And, it's just going to be a busy week.
We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, Katie, very
Thanks,
much for
Peggy.
joining us.